Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon, perhaps good evening. Who knows at what time and when you watch that video. I recorded around noon, but people who have watched some of my videos before know very quickly that my neighbors have chicken, and here it is, roosters. Noisy little buggers, but cute. And I just finished this wATCHSTRAP for one of our clients, and I want to demo it to you, show it on a watch. That watch here is a little Tudor Black Bay, but it has actually a 22 lug. Now we've been asked to make this strap in a 21, and that's why it fits in here loosely, but I would like you to see it. It was a watch head, and here you can see it was that one. It's made for 21. And here is the entirety of the strap. You know that I do work with my hands, and they are usually banged up and somewhat showing the signs of the work I do. But anyway, here's the other side. And of course, it is horween leather. It is handmade, everything. This is Irish linen stitching. That's Crawford. It's a very nice Irish linen. It's waxed Irish linen, so it's dirt repelling. It has a floating keeper. That means the keepers, they float here. Maybe show you a little bit, see how they move. But due to our contour cut, that means the straps are thinner here than they are here. When it's closed, the keeper typically stays in place pretty decent, because it is forced into place in a way. Gently forced, but forced. And I told you already, it's handmade, and there's a little bit of white dust. It's more stout here than it is here. We coined that phrase contour cut. You see it here pretty good, because when you make stout straps, not the thin type, then we had to think about it at one point that we don't get too much of a build-up here where we double up. So we invented the contour cut, or at least I think we did, and coined that phrase. We make straps just on eBay for 15 years, roughly. You can read 5,000 reviews, should you like. And you can see our little videos. As I said, it is a handcrafted strap, and I usually point out that this is alligator print, that this is an organic material, drum dyed, not spray dyed like modern leathers often are, to look like so uniform, almost plastic-like. This is a drum dyed leather, so you have leather look like leather. It develops a patina, or a can. And then you have what I like to call the human element. Handcrafted items have high individuality, and there is each strap is unique, totally unique. Like if you would buy a picture from Leonardo da Vinci, it's unique. Every picture is unique. If you would ask him to copy the one he just painted, he can't. I mean, he can't because he's dead, but he couldn't. That is not how artistry works. And a handcrafted leather strap has that form of artistry in it. I do not compare myself to Leonardo da Vinci. Well, in a way I do, just that artistry factor. We certainly have that, and so each strap is very unique. It's even hard when we advertise them, because if I take a picture of the strap, the next one will look slightly different. But somehow you have to advertise them, otherwise people don't even know you're here making those. So anyway, enough of talk about that. I think I mentioned everything else about the strap. Well, not everything, I forget most of everything. But handcrafted Irish linen, contour cut. It's we've been asked to do it for 21, so that's respected in the size. This is a 22. Don't get sidetracked by that. I'm demoing it on a 22. But anyway, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask me in the comments. I will answer them if I can. We typically, oh yeah, here you see it. Muller and Son, we stamp our goods. It's hard to see on this alligator print leather. It's very beautiful. Well, I think so. I hope you too. Anyway, thank you very much for watching my little videos, and thank you for your trust and your business. And I hope to see you next time. Buy yourself another strap for another watch you have. I have 2 hands and 2 arms, and I like to keep them busy. Not too busy, but somewhat busy. Thank you again, and have a good day. Bye-bye.